Alright, I've hit a plateau, and prompt engineering isn't going to fix it. Well, not what you think of as prompt engineering, because everyone says, the videos you've seen, they go, prompt engineering is the skill of the future. It's not. At least not what they say, because they say you gotta have this and this and that. That's not how it works. All right. Let me. First, I'll show you this issue, and then maybe I can show you why prompt engineering isn't what you think. So, what we're trying to do is we have a call transcript from a phone call, and we're trying to kind of format it nicely, like fix the errors and make it just generally more palatable for human reading and also AI comprehension. And so what we have is we've pulled out the user and the contact names, and then we have the transcript here. And what we're trying to do is just kind of fix the errors. I already said this. And so I have two transcripts here that I'm testing this on. And one thing immediately is in the transcript, this says, if we look at the transcript, tomographs, okay? And then AI has corrected it to be Tom Wraps. But in the prompt, it actually says the business is called Atomic Wraps. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out that tomographs or Tom Wraps is probably a mistranscription of Atomic Wraps. And it's done this right before, but it did other things wrong, so I had to fix other shit, and then we have this issue. Now, this is the other transcript, and I say, actually, I didn't say this. He said this. He said, look at this. It says, Adam Shervold said, hello, this is Scott. In what world would Adam say, this is Scott? How does that make any sense? So it should be Scott says, this is Scott, and then Adam says, hey, Scott. It's not as if the same person who said, hello, this is Scott, is going to say, hey, Scott. That'd be like me. It's like Vsauce, like, hey, Vsauce. But that's not how people talk, Hey, this is Adam. Hey, Adam. What? So, there's look, to be fair, this is a long transcript, all right? And obviously AI has issues with comprehension and kind of, detailed work. And maybe I should just be using a reasoning model. Maybe. I could, but it's more expensive, and this is going to be running hundreds of times a day, and I don't really see the benefit of adding this if it's going to cost a bunch. So, anyways, this is the issue. And let me show you the prompt, okay? So this is our workflow here, and dude, it's been promptception today. I've been basically getting Claude to prompt. As you can see here, we're using Google Gemini 2.0 Flash. So I've been getting AI to prompt AI, dude. It's like AIception. But regardless, here's the prompt. You are an expert in analyzing call transcripts. I didn't write this. I wouldn't put that. That's fucking retarded. I don't think this really does anything. You will be given a transcript. Look, context. Here's some more context. Here's the task definition. Here's some rules. Here's some negative directives. And then here's what our response needs to look like. This is textbook prompt engineering. And if you want to leave a comment and say, oh, you forgot to add this line, that would fix everything. Shut up. Keep it to yourself, all right? And you're wrong, by the way, because it's just fucking broken, all right? Now, I'm going to explain to you, this is not prompt engineering, okay? A 5-year-old could do this, right? And I apologize because I do know clients of mine that have trouble writing prompts, and if you're not familiar with it, then sure, it's not the most intuitive thing, I suppose. But when you're using AI, just writing a prompt is not going to fix your problem most of the time. Like, sure, I have other tests that you write a single prompt and AI fucking nails it 95% of the time. Chef's kiss. Boom, bam, bow. That's cool. But sometimes it doesn't. So what do? This is what we do. We have multiple prompts in this file. So the first prompt takes our transcript, and you can see our transcript here. So this is basically just each line of the call, and we can see we have S2, S1, and if I scroll down, actually, I'll show you this one, because this one's a little weird. You can see we have S3, so we have a speaker 3 here, which we don't want. This is not a three-person conversation. It would be obvious if it was a three-person conversation. It would be like, hey, I'm adding John to the call, or I have John here with me. So we need to fix that, right? So the first thing that we're doing is fixing that. And I used to have it as one prompt where it would go through and try to fix all the errors in one prompt, but this is prompt engineering. This is what I'm going to explain. You break up your prompts and you treat a prompt like its own function, okay? A function should have as deterministic of an input as possible, as well as most I can't speak. I try to sound smart and I just fuck it up and I sound retarded, but it's fine. You try to have a deterministic output for each function and try to keep that function as simple as possible. At least, I don't know, maybe. The point is, you can't fucking overwhelm it, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So, we have a prompt, and all we need this prompt to do, in this case, with this revision that I've made, is get it to output a list of revisions. And you can see the revisions here. So we say speaker corrections. We have a start time, which is our index, basically, in the array. So 208.5, if it needed to change the speaker of this one, then it would give us 208.85. It would give the corrected speaker, so the actual speaker that should be there, and then a reason, which just gives it more tokens to kind of explain why it made that decision. And I can actually move this up because ideally we would have the reason come first, which would give it a better kind of, like, more tokens to reason with before it actually makes its output. And so I can just put analysis nodes there, and we can also get rid of speaker count. I don't even know. Oh, actually, no, we'll keep that. Because that'll get it to say, like, okay, there are only two speakers based on what's said in this transcript. It seems like this is a two-person conversation, right? So, anyways, that's kind of what the output we're looking for is, and then this actually works pretty well because, as we can see in this transcript, we have at the end we have like S3, 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 but if we go to speaker corrections, we can see that down here at near the end of the call, this is likely this speaker, and so we're assigning the correct speaker to that utterance. So that does fix it. So this prompt works, but then we move on to the speaker the content correction prompt. This is the one that's fucking me so hard in the ass, and frankly, we might embark on a little adventure here of fixing it. Although, yeah, I mean, breaking this up into another prompt. So this single workflow will have 4 prompts, which at that point we're kind of approaching, the limit of where this task is actually profitable, like, or makes sense. Like, that's the thing with AI is now all these use cases they actually make sense. So this whole transcript app that I'm building that transcribes calls and analyzes them, either you would pay someone to do this, which is kind of a bad use of their time, but it's kind of common, or you wouldn't do it in the first place because maybe it doesn't make sense at all. And so AI allows you to do tasks that normally would be too kind of like, you couldn't pay someone to do it because it's either very boring or not profitable for the business. And so you can employ AI to solve that problem. But when you start when it gets really complex, then all of a sudden you're not going to be, getting a benefit from using AI, if it's really expensive. Anyways, so and if it's not that accurate, but basically we're saying words that absolutely make no sense in context. So as an example, I had a call transcript where it was like, just talking about Botox, and one of the translations was boat talks, like this, like boat talks, which clearly that's supposed to be Botox, and it's a mistranscription, okay? So that should be fixed. Technical glitches, I mean, honestly, I don't even really know. I could just get rid of that one. I don't even think it does anything. Then we have sentences that are cut off and continued in the next line by the same speaker. So this is kind of what we're looking at when we talk about like this example. So we have hello, this is Scott. Hey, Scott. So clearly there's some sort of cutoff here where the speaker is supposed to switch, but it didn't. All right. So that's what we're looking for there. And then business names that were mistranscribed as other names should sound like the business name. So I don't know how, because we're feeding in. Dude, this is prompt engineering, bro. This is prompt engineering. Look at this. I fucking told AI to put the business name in this prompt, but it didn't add that stuff. So now we can add this, and this should actually help massively with our problem. So let me run both of these again and just see how that works now. So yeah, I mean, this is prompt engineering, dude. Like, figure out what the prompt needs to contain, and then there's a ton of engineering that goes into, you know, setting up the database correctly and making the database pulls and merging data to compile the prompt. It's not like the prompt is completely static. In fact, that's not the point of a prompt. The point is that you feed in dynamic data and then it solves problems for you on the fly, right? So anyways, let's see what we got now. So, oh, chef's kiss, dude. Look at this. Hello. Oh, motherfucker, dude. I thought for a second, dude, it had done it. But look, hello, this is Scott. Hey, Scott. Is the same person. That makes no sense. Let's check on this one. Atomic Wraps. Oh, thank my fucking god, dude. Holy shit. Oh my god. This video might be really hard to watch, but look at this. This is Adam with Ardent Labs. Let's look at the transcript. This is Adam with Streamlined. And then let's look at the content corrections that it made. Look at this. Streamlined is likely a mistranscription of the business name Ardent Labs, because the business name that I'm feeding in for my business is Ardent Labs. It's kind of my company, but then Streamlined is like a product, essentially. And in what fucking world does Streamlined sound like Ardent Labs? I mean, I get that LLMs don't really speak the same way that we do, and they don't feel rhymes in the same way that we experience them, but that is disgusting, honestly. Like, and I literally have it in the prompt, like, when in doubt, yeah, here. Business names that were mistranscribed as other names. The mistranscription should sound like the business name. Maybe this is prompt engineering. Maybe you have to change out, you know, you can't use, like, sounds like, because, clearly it's fucking just brain dead completely. But yeah, like, this is unfortunate because oftentimes business names are mistranscribed because they're not, like, you know, they're not real words, or they're a weird assortment of words, and so you want to correct that in the transcript to get better analysis, but at the same time, you don't want to do something like this. And so I think this is honestly a lot of the time where you end up needing two prompts, or you end up needing, like, a very finely tuned prompt. I mean, you could honestly do machine learning on this machine learning. Just test a bunch of prompts with a criteria and end up with one that actually wins. But yeah, like, stuff like this is a pain in the ass. This just involves a bunch of testing, okay? So, yeah, that's annoying. But, yeah, I mean, that's the second prompt. Anyways, going back to what I was saying. And then the third prompt basically takes, because what we have here is we have, well, I guess it doesn't show it, but the transcript still says S1, S2, S3, and then what this one does is it gives us identification. So it says Scott is S1, Adam is S2, and then unknown speaker is S3. And this, I mean, 8:59. Let's just check. Let's just double check the work, you know. Oh, fuck, of course it's in seconds. 8:59 should be 8 times 60, so plus 59. 5:39. So 5:39. That's not a third speaker. That's so obvious that it's not a third speaker, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, this is a longer transcript. This is a longer call. I think it was like 10, 20 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, that just sucks. It's not a huge deal, obviously. I've been feeding fucking bullshit transcripts to ChatGPT for a while, and it works, but it's very hard to work with AI without making yourself broke, basically. So, anyways, that is, yeah, and then the third prompt just basically gives us the speakers, and then we replace that in the transcript, and we end up with our final transcript, which looks like this, with the speakers mapped correctly and the words sort of correctly. You know, both sort of correctly. I mean, it's mostly correct. If you look at it, you get the general idea, and you can generate a summary or a transcript, or do, not a transcript, but you can do a bunch of analysis on this, and it'll work. But it just pisses me off that this is like, I don't know, dude, you actually have to like pay attention. Like, this is not like, you know, just la-di-da and like write a nice prompt. Like, it takes a lot of engineering to figure out how you structure things. And here's something we might be able to do. We might be able to replace the speaker first. So we have the speakers at the end, like this, and then we're returning that transcript. But it might help more if we put the speaker for the content first, potentially. But then we still have the issue where, like for this isn't going to be solved by that, because like we can't put it first. We might be able to put it second, because first has to be the diarization where we're checking like, does this make sense? And clearly there's something wrong there. Yeah, I mean, with code, most of the time you can get like a super deterministic output, and you know if you put something in like this, it'll come out with the correct result. With AI, it's not as cut and dry, so to speak. So we could do, assume there are only two speakers. Yeah, let's see what else we can do here. So only keep a third speaker. I mean, it kept a third speaker in that last call for no reason, so it ignored this rule. But also that could be because our prompt is very long, and it's missing certain parts. And this one, it didn't replace S3 with UU, which is supposed to be unidentified. Yes, S1 should always be the same person. And so here we're telling it only output an array of the corrections that we need. And let's just put in like a rule. You know what? Here's how you do this shit, dude. Can you improve this prompt? Okay, here's another issue. I'm gonna see if this occurs again, but I'll show you how to work on these prompts. So you copy what you have already, or if you have nothing, and you say, we need a prompt. This is what the transcript going in looks like. As you can see, actually that's not what it looks like, but this is what the result looks like now. As you can see, it thinks that the first two speakers are one person, but it's obvious that they aren't, because nobody would say, hello, this is Scott, and then right after say, hey, Scott. So fucking obvious. Can you please fix the prompt so that it aligns, so that it fixes these kinds of errors? And now it might do what I'm expecting it to do, which is to overfit disgustingly. So, oh, it didn't overfit. Yeah. Okay, we'll just apply this. What it would do, dude, what it was doing previously was it would literally like edit the prompt, but it would say, like for that issue where it was like Ardent, Streamline being replaced with Ardent Labs, it would go, never replace Ardent Labs with Streamline, or, the inverse of this. But it was like so obviously like dumb and overfitted. I'm just like, Jesus, I can't even get AI to help me with AI. So hopefully this that it just put in. I'm not gonna read this, but I ain't reading all that. But hopefully this fixes it. So let's give that a try. Let's make sure we're compiled and let's run it. But yeah, dude, like, I don't know. Hopefully this is making sense. And you know what? We're already fucking working on this. Why don't we just go through and just rip and try to like fix this a little bit more? Because if we can get this diarization more accurate, then I think I can replace the speakers with the names as the second step, and then that might help with replacing the content. Yeah, so speaker corrections, yep, we got some of those. And content corrections, yeah, okay, it did the same thing again. It replaced. It makes no sense in context. I mean, I guess, but you're not gonna have all the context. Like, yeah, I don't know. So anyway, speaker identification complete, and let's see what we got here. So that is even worse. It got worse. Now Adam is saying, "Hello, this is Scott," and Scott is saying, "Hey, Scott." What the actual fuck is going on, dude? Is Google just retarded, bro? Alright, here's what we'll try. We will try going over. This is why I use OpenRouter, by the way. Anthropic, Claude, yeah, we'll use this one. 3.5. Actually, let's use, 3.7 is the same price. That should, I don't know if that actually works. We might have to go over to OpenRouter and find the model name. Claude 3.7 Sonnet. I don't know what the self-moderated thing is, but oh yeah, that's it. That's the whole name. Okay. No. Oh. Crash. Okay. Claude didn't output valid JSON. This is getting fucking ridiculous. Alright, OpenAI. We use 4.0. Give me that, dude. Please fucking work, bro. 4.0 is dumber than Google's Flash for some reason. Dude, Flash, literally, like, if you're wondering why I'm using Google's, look at this, dude. On OpenRouter. Gemini. Oh, what's the fucking model, dude? What's the model? Alright, we'll go. What? We'll go top weekly. Oh, here we go. Gemini Flash 2.0. Yeah, marketing number 1, academia number 1, programming 2, health 2, finance 2. It's on top, dude. This thing's fucking killing it. Except for roleplay. Can't be your AI girlfriend, unfortunately. But yeah, Google should be the best. And then let's see what ChatGPT gave us. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. GPT low-key crushed. Dude, this is why I love OpenRouter, bro. I'm having such feelings of affinity towards OpenRouter all of a sudden because I can just, like, rip this shit, just fucking switch out the models, and all of a sudden, every speaker is Scott. Bro, according to this, Scott is talking from 7 seconds in all the way for 1:30, dude. I would have killed myself. There's no way. Yeah. Yeah. Like, what does it say when you try to add one, or is it just doesn't allow it? That was clearly me. Yeah, dude. Now it's kind of switching back. I mean, this is actually not that bad. Honestly, I'm not really that pressed about that. Let's try this one. Because this one got it right with Google, or mostly right. Let's see how it does with 4.0. But this is prompt engineering. This is different models, different. I don't want to say prompts because that's gay, obviously. Different models, different. Just fucking magic, dude. It's not like just writing a prompt is gonna really change that much, as we've seen, clearly, as I've demonstrated. Damn, Google's taking a minute, bro. I wonder if I accidentally did 01 preview or some shit. Why is this taking so long? Fucking run, dude. Alright. Bro, low-key, ChatGPT is killing it, though. Like, 2 speakers here. And let's see. Speaker corrections. Or speaker consolidations. 2 speakers. I mean, that's actually pretty good. I'm honestly happy with ChatGPT. Unknown speaker. I mean, I'm nitpicking, obviously. Like, this is fine. You know, this'll work. Let's see. What? Oh, it just didn't respond. Yeah, fucking timed out. What the hell, dude? We could see what it timed out, or what happened there. But, yeah, I spent 40 cents. I've been testing this shit all fucking day. I've run so many tokens. Look at this shit, dude. It's like, it costs nothing, dude. It's so cheap. This is a fifth of a cent, and it was 20,000 tokens. I mean, that's not like, you know, insane, but it's pretty good. Okay, what do we have here? Atomic Wraps. Oh, ChatGPT. I could kiss you. Oh, dude. Cherry. Oh, so sick. Dude, this is perfect. Oh my god. It's solved, bro. I just had to go to GPT for like 1 prompt. Now, let's fuck it up, dude. Let's try switching this one to GPT. OpenAI GPT 4.0. Let's try that now. I want to see if it's worse or better, because I mean, clearly Claude is just retarded for this for some reason. I think with Anthropic, with their newest release of 3.7, they were leaning into the fact like, hey, we're focusing more on coding, and I would have thought, you know, sales and kind of natural language processing, like analysis, would be part of it, but apparently less so. And what do we have here? Atomic Wraps. Yeah, this pretty much looks the same, except it didn't capitalize Junior, which is weird, because that's, you know, he says that's his name. But yeah, this looks good. Yeah, I could nitpick, but that's pretty fucking good, honestly. Oh, motherfucker, dude. What the fuck? Are you shitting my dick, dude? This is so fucked. Do you see that? Hello, this is Scott as Scott. I'm retarded. No, I'm retarded. Alright, that's another lesson about prompt engineering is don't be an idiot, you know? Realize that this is correct. Wow. Yeah, and this is okay. The fact that it says this is all Scott. I interjected here a little bit. Yeah. And it says you. I mean, I don't know. I think this could be diarized better, but it's good. And this will be a work in progress for sure. And as models get better, you know, hopefully they'll just take my job and then I'll just become homeless, so I don't have to worry about this stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching this ridiculously long video, and hope you learned something.